Hey there, Gabriel Borofato from GB Voice Academy, founder of the Target Map system to help master the American accent that's taking the world by storm. I've worked with presidents of companies, CEOs of big corporations to master the American accent and take their career to the next level. In today's video, I want to focus on one particular American sound that has become such a major issue with a lot of accents across the world. Specifically, East Indian accents, Hispanic accents, Russian accents, pretty much every accent out there. I'm talking about the R sound, which in my target map system is target number 5, R. We miss this a lot. It's in a lot of words, as you could notice in the American language, and it cannot be ignored. That's the thing. Whenever we're reading and we see an R, we have to hit that target. Now stick with me throughout this video because we're going to learn how to create this sound on a dime when we need it, because as we know, it's everywhere. We have to honor that sound. And stick with me throughout this video because at the end we're going to go through specific exercise for you to do every day to build that muscle so it doesn't become foreign to you. Because again, like I always say in all of my videos, to master an American accent, it's like going to the gym. We need to work out every day. Think of me as your personal trainer on your path to mastering the American accent. So, specifically, let's actually look at the sound. Where does it resonate? Where does it live? We need to physically know where the is in our body. This is where the misconception is. This is where the mistake happens. We think it's out here. Like would, or world, or I heard. It's actually way back here, beneath your ears. It resonates in here. I want you to imagine you're a bear and you're growling. It's kind of corny, just make sure your neighbors aren't listening or else they're going to think you're having an attack. But I want you to growl like a bear. Do it with me. And what you're going to notice is that it vibrates deep back in here. I call it the black hole of targets. It sucks every sound back in here. Now here's a little trick in order for you to create the sound. I want you to clench your teeth like this and then create that sound. Because a lot of times I see a lot of my clients, their mouth is open. Right? I've heard. Clench that teeth and vibrate back here. Do that over and over again. You should feel tension. You should feel tightness back there. And yes, a little bit of pain. Because like I said, we're at the gym. Good. If you feel it coming out and forward, tighten it up. The key here, and this is what a lot of accent reduction instructors miss, is it's not just creating this sound, because you could do that right all day long. It's coming in and out of this sound. That's the key. Because as you know, when you're listening to Americans speak, we're coming in and out of all sounds in a legato fashion. Everything is linked together. And then that's where the confusion is. That's where we sort of trip over ourselves. So let's work on coming in and out of certain sounds with the target 5. Let's start with the ah. Let's go into our 5. And let's go into the ah sound. Ra. Try that. This is where we begin, remember? This is where the R, the number 5, lives. And going into that ah, ra, rabbit. Good. Now go from that ah sound back into the R. Ow. So we have coming in and coming out. Ra, ow. See what I mean? It's that destination. It's the traveling in and out. Let's go to the next vowel. Right? Error. In that word, we're going from the S sound into the 5. Error. And then coming opposite, we have, for example, reservation. 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 So we're coming in and coming out of that 5. Reservation. Let's put it together in a sentence. There's an error in my reservation. Yeah? The number 5, the sound, cannot be ignored. I always call it the spoiled child. If you ignore the kid, it's going to cause you problems. So every time we read something and you see that R, we know we got to go right in there. So let's go through some words, specific words, nice and slow, coming in and coming out of that Okay? From. Where are you from? Right? Versus where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Or. Ready or not. Right? There. There he is. Versus there he is. We're coming in and coming out of that 5 sound, which is back here. Remember? There he is. Now it sounds artificial, pushed, weird. Your body's fighting right now and saying, you can't possibly go out there in public and make these sounds. They'll laugh at you. It's because your body's not used to it. You're retraining the muscles in your body to create these sounds that are very foreign to you. So if it feels weird, if it feels like people will laugh at you, if it feels painful and uncomfortable, you're right on the money. Make this your new norm. Moving on. Where? Your. Word. Now, you notice in the word word, the R, the number 5, is so powerful that it has the power to kill vowels. And in this case, word, that O, gone. We kill that O. And all we have is a W sound and a number 5, word. Right? This is where foreigners get confused. They see an O and they think, okay, word, word. What? I need to write down the word. Remember the rule, the R sometimes has the power to kill a vowel. Now, not all the time, but it's a scenario that does happen that you could use now to make sense in maneuvering through these words. For example, in the word woer, we don't kill that vowel. There is a vowel, woer. Right? Keep that in mind as we move on. Right. Remember, clench that teeth, vibrate from back here. Right. Her. Her. Let me ask you this. Do we kill that E or do we pronounce it? Her or her? What sounds more American to you? It's a second version, right? We kill that vowel. Her. I've heard of her. See what I mean? This is a little trick and a rule that you could use if it sounds foreign and weird to you. Heard of her. That doesn't sound like something that George Clooney would say in a movie. What is it? Oh, Gabe said we can kill that vowel. Sometimes, not all the time, when an R is involved. And we do that. Makes sense. Her. More. Right? Number. See how easier it is to maneuver through this number 5, knowing where it lives? There's no guessing anymore. We're not guessing. We're not creating these sounds in thin air. We know it lives in here in a nice tight little pocket behind our jaw under the ears. So when we make these sounds, we come in and out of this little place where the lives. Moving on. Over. First. Do we kill that vowel? Do we kill that I, or do we pronounce it? Is it first or first? What sounds more American to you? The second option, first, right? Hey, I was here first versus first. You could start hearing the accent when we don't kill that vowel, right? So now you have that in your toolbox. To kill or not to kill the vowel. Work. It's obviously we kill that vowel, isn't it? We wouldn't go work. I have to go to work. We kill that O. Work. I have to go to work. Feels weird, right? But I'm telling you, it sounds awesome. Part. Picture. That you. Do we kill that U or do we pronounce it? Picture or picture? We kill it. Turn. It's pretty obvious. Do we kill that U or do we pronounce it? Is it turn or turn? Turn. This is what I want you to start getting used to. Coming in, coming out of various different sounds from that number 5. Number 5. You hear that? Let's start putting it into sentences. Let's start maneuvering in and out of that number 5 with sentences, shall we? Nice and slow. You have my word. Remember that? We kill that O, don't we? There you are. Right? Okay, it's a little over the top, but there's a reason for it. One more time. There you are. Over here. Over here. Go over the top of those number 5s. Go over the top. Number 4. Now, the number in the word for. We obviously have to pronounce that vowel, because if we don't, it's number fur. Number fur. No, that's for fur, as in fur coat, we kill the vowel. But for the actual number 4, we pronounce that vowel. The war is over. Remember, every time you do that 5, you've got to clench your teeth, tighten up, and go right to this destination right here. Let's do some tongue twisters, shall we? Those are fun. Tongue twisters with the number 5 target. Here we go. Robert is really rowdy. Okay, nice and slow. Robert is really rowdy. Okay, over the top, but you're starting to maneuver yourself through it. Very good. We were really wronged. So as you're reading it, when you see those 5s, you know where to go. We were really wronged. Roger works, remember we kill that O, works really hard. Versus if we miss those 5s, Roger works really hard. Roger works really hard. There's your accent. Round and round the world turns. Excellent work. Again, you should be fatigued, you should be tired and strainy, and that's all good. Make sure you drink a lot of water as we do this, because my method is all about getting up on your feet, repetition. The secret to success is repetition. Do this every day, work that 5, and what you're gonna start noticing is that you'll be able to maneuver through these sounds more fluidly. This is what I want you to do moving forward. If you're reading something in public, if you have a presentation or if you have a Zoom call and you have to read, what I want you to do is circle every R. So as you're reading it, you have or highlight every R. So then as you're reading it, your muscles will be ready. Oh, here comes that R. In today's forecast, we realized gains in the 3rd quarter. Okay, now I don't want you sounding like that in front of your Zoom colleagues because they're going to think that you're drunk or something. But you get the idea? If you practice this on your own, nice and slow, when you're on your Zoom call or a meeting or talking to just, hanging out with your friends, throw everything away. Throw it all away. I don't want you to stress about it. Just talk. But as you do this, the more you do it, your muscles will develop this new muscle memory. And all of a sudden, you're going to realize that, yeah, table for 4. 4. Oh, Jesus Christ, what was that? 4. Wow, that was easy. Because your body's not fighting you anymore. Again, we got to retrain our muscles over and over again to create the sounds that your body is just not used to making. Practice, practice, practice. I'm here for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. I have these videos coming out on a regular basis. I'm here to help you better yourself. And also I want you to check out my 5-star rated best-selling accent reduction course. The link is down below. It's changing people's lives and taking their career to the next level. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day.